Hey guys, James Sullivan here with Next Level Collectors. How is it going? Just coming at you today really quickly with a quick synopsis of our top 5 pick of the week. That's for October 30th, 2019. But before I do, quick synopsis on what's going on with us. So guys, you may have seen I've been doing a lot more of the blog posts lately. So I've been trying to get back on top of things, and hopefully you'll see a lot more come out of us soon. I know I've said this quite a few times, but we have a few active projects at the moment. My boy Joe Rich, shout out my brother. He has been doing another part of his passion, which is bodybuilding, and he's been competing professionally these last couple weeks, 6 to 10 weeks. So he's been on hiatus from the team. And that's completely understandable. We all, got to take a break and do things that we love once in a while. So I will leave a link to his channel down in the description. He has a channel where he talks about his fitness goals and his journey and bodybuilding and stuff. So definitely check it out if you're interested in any of that stuff. But without further ado, guys, I just want to let you know, check out our website, please. There's a lot of cool content on there. I had a forum at one point. It wasn't too popular, but if there's ever a demand, I'll definitely bring that back. And we'll try to stay on top every week with doing our top 5 picks of the week. These are comics that we think are going to be hot or we're very excited about in some way or fashion. There are, on average, some weeks, 20 to 30 comics to pick from. So this is our way of coming to you and saying, hey, if you had to pick up a couple and follow a couple series, these are the ones you want to follow. So without further ado, let's talk about it. So first on our list we're most excited about is Red Goblin, Red Death, #1. Red Goblin's getting his own comic book. I remember I talked about it in a few videos back, when we talked about the symbiotes and absolute carnage and stuff and where that's going. So Red Goblin's getting his own series. It's going to be very interesting. I hope that they're going to develop on the character a little more and show a little more, maybe some of the human side of Norman's, the inner struggle with the symbiote. Hopefully we get a really good synopsis of that. Next on the list is Silver Surfer Black #5, the final piece of the series. So this one was actually slated to come out 2 weeks ago, and unfortunately there was some drawbacks with the writer, Donny Cates. He had some issues that came up that he wasn't able to finish the series, unfortunately, at that time. So it's slated again now. It's been pushed back to this Wednesday, and it's definitely a key issue. I mean, you really got to check it out, right? So Silver Surfer, if you guys have been following the series, if you haven't, I'm going to tell you right now, spoiler alert. I would fast forward a little bit. Anyways, so in Silver Surfer Black #2, he does go full symbiote, and there's a full frame there. Silver Surfer Black #5, I have a feeling there's going to be a little more expansive on that. But there's quite a few different covers out that kind of explain a little bit more of the story without even telling it. So definitely check it out. It's going to be the end of that series. That whole series is going to be a pretty good part to add to your collection. So definitely check that out. It's coming out this Wednesday. I'm calling it a key, whether it is or not, I don't know. The third pick for the week is Joker, Killer Smile #1. So the interesting part about this is they're going to delve into Joker's psyche a little bit, and I have a feeling that this is going to be kind of a crazy comic series. I don't know what it's slated, how many it's slated to run for. Maybe it's just going to be a mini-series. I'm assuming it's going to be a mini-series. It does not involve Harley Quinn. It does involve a different doctor who's going to try to diagnose Joker. Joker's a huge character in the series. In the Batman series, in the Batman world. I mean, everybody knows about him. If you don't know about Joker, I don't know where you've been for the last 40 years. So, moving on, that's definitely, I would say, a key issue because it is #1. It might drop off the charts later in the year. We'll see what happens. Another one worth mentioning is Marvel Zombies Resurrection #1. So they brought back the Marvel Zombie series. Sounds like it's going to be kind of a continuation slash redo of the original. But definitely check it out if you haven't checked out the original series, because the original series is going for a couple bucks now. And, you know, who wants to delve that much cash into a series, reading a whole series? And there's quite a few different books. You know, there's obviously the Marvel Zombies, Spider-Man, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so kicking that off, definitely check it out. It's going to be another Marvel Zombie series. If you're a huge zombie fan, definitely check it out. I have a feeling this one's going to be pretty cool. Basically, for those of you who don't know, the Marvel Zombies, so when they eat another human or whatever, you know, superhuman, they gain their powers. Basically, the zombies are like Rogue. So, you know, it's kind of like a race to be the big bad, right? So definitely check that out. Another one on our list, another DC comic. That's 2 DC comics on our list this week. We don't usually like DC comics because there's just not a whole lot going on right now. The whole Joker movie is the biggest part of that series, right? Like, so you know, Warner Brothers needs to step up their game quite a bit, I think, to catch up with Marvel. Marvel's just really got the market down right now. They have it figured out. I mean, even some of the indie comics, I think, are overgrowing DC comics in a way. I mean, like that Usagi series is just off the charts. You know, their Dark Horse is coming back. They're making a comeback. So, anyways, so Tales from the Dark Multiverse, The Death of Superman #1. So the key part about this issue is that Lois Lane becomes a Superman or Superwoman, if you may, and you know, because of Clark Kent's death, she basically wants to take revenge on everybody, all the Supermen and all that other stuff. So Clark Kent dies in this version. Batman dies in the Dark Multiverse. I shouldn't say he dies. He gets his back broken and he is unable to make a comeback from it. So this is a very interesting series, worth checking out. Sounds like the Dark Multiverse series is actually getting a pretty good run for its money. And then last but not least, another DC comic. You wouldn't know it by the title or the cover. Is The Last God. It is book 1 of the It is book 1 of the Fellspire Chronicles. So this just sounds like a really interesting concept. Let me give you a quick synopsis here. The Last God tells the story of 2 fellowships of heroes struggling with the same threat 30 years apart. So it sounds like one hero is going to kind of launch another hero in the future, sort of kind of thing. It's going to be one of those things where we uncover, you know, some past elements and we see the future elements and see how things unfold. So that's going to be a really interesting series, I think, in my mind, just to read the first book, and if you don't like it, put it down. I mean, $3 is not a bad investment, or $4, whatever comics you're going for now, I think. So I guess it varies, right, depending on what the comic is and how many books. But that's our special mention of the week, guys. That's number 6 on the list. I wouldn't put that in our top 5, but definitely worth checking out, right? So, anyways, guys, that was this week's top 5 pick. I'll leave some links down below. I'll have a few affiliate links if you guys want to check them out. If you check out our website on Wednesday, you can go and buy these books through our links, just to help out our channel. It'll be great. We would appreciate it all, so we can continue to bring this type of content to you guys. Because, you know, we all work full-time jobs, and you know, we love doing this for you guys. So we take some time apart from our families and all this stuff. So definitely help support us if you can. I mean, if you're gonna go to Amazon, click on our Amazon link. I mean, really, if you're gonna go buy something, just click on that link. That helps us out. Gives us a few pennies. Buys us a coffee. Hey, that's something, man, right? So anyways, guys, until next time, you know, definitely keep an eye out for more content. I'll try to get back to the, you know, a couple times a week thing. If you liked this video, if you like our top 5 segment, definitely like this this video, hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, subscribe so you can get updates on what we're doing, and hit that notification bell so you get the email alerts. And until next time, guys, peace. I watched it turn out like shit.